It is a sport that requires not just skill, but plenty of concentration and precision as competitors guide these tiny, high-powered model aircraft through tight obstacle courses at speeds of up to 100 kilometres per hour. Ain't no streakers in this game.
Today, the finals of the inaugural Australian Drone Racing Championships are underway on the Gold Coast. Competition is about to begin, and joining us is Australian FPV Racing Association Secretary Ty Brown. Good morning, Ty. What does the FPV stand for?
First person view.
So you've got the glasses there and you can actually see what's happening as it's underway.
Yes.
What does it take to be a champion at this sport?
It takes a lot of practice, a lot of skill, and also a lot of luck, actually. So a lot of this comes down to luck. You can be a very good pilot, but you can also clip a gate or a flag and be out for the race. So, yeah, it's
good fun. Well, it's good fun. Well, we here in the news business, we've had drones for a couple of years now, and they are a very effective tool for news gathering. But I'm not aware, and correct me if I'm wrong, that this has been around for a while, drone racing. Can you just explain the concept of it and what you got to do and how long the course is and speeds and all that kind of jazz?
Yeah, sure thing. This activity started off in Australia back in 2012 with Team Drop Bear in Melbourne. I believe there was some pioneers here in Australia that developed the sport with the larger craft, 450, 500 style size crafts. They put the cameras on them, racing them around. As technology grew, we minimised the craft and increased speed. So we get up around about approximately 180 to 100 kilometres an hour around the track. We keep it low and fast, so the technology is basically the same as what you see in your CCTV systems. It's an analogue signal. It sends it back to these goggles, which we put on.
Go on then, put them on.
Yeah, they're good.
And that's essentially what the pilots see, so they can see what, as if they're in the craft. It gives them that first-person view feed. So
you're effectively placing yourself inside these little drones to fly them. I guess it's virtual reality in extreme.
Well, it's reality. It's but yeah, it's a great release. There's no danger involved for the pilots. Obviously, there's a lot of rules and regulations involved in getting this sanctioned. For myself, that's basically been my role, is to get this activity sanctioned so that we can be here today and have the Australian Nationals.
Now, is it a time trial thing, Ty, or are there a bunch of drones going at the same time? Because I imagine if there were, then there'd be a lot of collisions.
Yes, we are seeing occasionally the odd collision. There's 4 drones at once, and so basically we get 4 guys out there at once, race around. They do 4 laps. Each lap takes about approximately 25 seconds. It's timed. We have a timing system that picks up that time, so the little transponder as they go through the finish gate, and that's all programmed in, and the pilots will actually get an email sent out to them to let them know what their time was. So that system's streaming, feeding the information back as we speak. So it's fantastic to see this technology come such a long way.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea, 12 months ago, this activity was underground, and it was in fact illegal for us to operate with the first-person view technology. So we've developed this over the last 12 months, working with the regulators and the councils to develop the rules and regulations so that we can do this responsibly and safely.
You've come out of the shadows, and it is taking off around the world as well. Just how big is the sport?
Look, it's growing, and it's growing rapidly. It's in the last 12 months we've seen it go from the elite geek to ESPN. So people building these crafts themselves in the bedrooms, programming them, and then basically we weren't allowed to fly them. So now that we're worldwide as a community, it's a very small community at the moment, but it's becoming more commercialised and more mainstream, and I believe it's going to be the future e-sport.
I imagine it would sound like a swarm of bees if you go to one of those drone racing events with so many of them going.
Yes.
But Ty, thank you very much for being on our show this morning, and good luck to all of the drone racers out there. And any sport that takes off is good in my eyes.
Oh, great. It's great.
Yeah.
Good on you, Ty. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Ty. Still to come, the latest on an AFL